Hello everyone, in this video we are going to create a 3D model of a ladder using Blender. For that, open Blender. The Blender version I am using here is Blender 4.2. Once Blender is opened, delete all items by pressing A, X and selecting delete. To make a ladder, when you notice ladder, the ladder have two parts. One is side beam and another part is supporting stick. Okay, that is steps, side beam and steps. We are going to make side beam using cube and supporting steps using cylinder. To make side beam, we are going to add a cube. For that, press Shift A, select cube from mesh, and we are going to make this cube as a stick, square rectangle stick. To do that, press S and press Shift Z and reduce the size. Okay, and reduce the height also. For that, press S and press that. So height is reduced. One side beam is created. Now we are going to add a cylinder. Press Shift A and select cylinder in mesh, grab it and make it like a round stick. To do that, press S and press Shift Z and reduce the size by moving mouse cursor. Okay, this is enough. Now we are going to place the stick perpendicular to this cube. Okay, perpendicular to this beam. To do that, select that stick and press R to rotate, press X to rotate in X-axis, press 90 to rotate this in 90 degree. Okay, RX 90. This is the shortcut to rotate the stick in 90 degree angle. Okay, now we are going to place it here. To do that, press 1 in your numpad and select this stick. Press G to grab, press X to grab it in X-axis. Okay, now press G to grab, press Z to grab it in Z-axis. Okay, now press 3, press G to grab, press Y to grab it in Y-axis. GY. Okay, so one side beam and single step of ladder is created. Now press 3 in your numpad, select this beam, that is select this cube, press Shift D or go to object menu, select duplicate object. Okay, the duplicate copy of object is created. Now just press Y and grab it in Y-axis and place it here. So both side beams are created with a single step of ladder. Now when you click each object, the object is selected separately. So we are going to combine all these objects into one object. To do that, select all object, go to object, click join. Okay, now all objects are combined into a single object. So first step of ladder is created. Now we are going to create another steps using modifier, not a copy and paste method. Okay, so select this, press modifier icon, again press add modifier. In generate menu, select array. when you apply array modifier, the another copy of this first step is added in x-axis, because factor x is 1 and other two factors are 0. We want it to be added in z-axis, not in x or y-axis. So make factor x 0 and factor z 1. See, the other copy of first step is added in z-axis because we set factor z as 1. Okay, this is the purpose of array modifier. So we can increase the number of steps of this ladder by increasing the count in array modifier. Increase the count, for example 8. So 8 steps are added. So we get a ladder. We designed a perfect ladder. We want to make small correction. To make that correction, before making that correction, apply this modifier. Whatever modifier you use, you have to apply those modifier to make that ladder into one object. Here 8 steps are combined to make one ladder. So when we press apply, the entire steps are combined to make one object, that is one ladder. So then only we can edit this ladder. Okay, after applying modifier, go to edit menu, enable face selection, select these two faces by pressing shift, press 3 and press E and expand this. I think this is enough. Now go to object mode. Our ladder is created successfully. This is the simple way to create a ladder in Blender. Thank you.